Arlington now has a baseball field on Drake Road that gives Fenway Park a run for its money. On Thursday, May 25th, a ribbon-cutting ceremony was held to rededicate the Walter G. Hurd Memorial Field. This field has been transformed from a poorly maintained, rundown diamond to a marvelous state-of-art baseball playing field. The Hurd family and their ties to the game of baseball is legendary, which made this event so very special. ACMi News Director Jeff Barnes reports several Hurd family members were on hand for this very emotional ribbon-cutting ceremony.
They were once known as the Hurd Family Nine, an Arlington semi-pro team comprised of Herbert C. Hurd and his 8 sons, Arthur, Frederick, Charles, Herbert S., Franklin, John, Carlton, and Walter. All 9 barnstormed New England during the 1930s. According to town records, the Hurd Family Nine is believed to be the only semi-professional outfit to be comprised entirely of immediate family members. After the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, 5 of the 8 Hurd boys answered the call and fought in the Second World War. The youngest, Walter, was killed in action. And in 1968, what was Reservoir Field was renamed the Walter G. Hurd Field in his memory. And now that this field has been redone, from home plate to center field and way beyond, those memories are still being made.
Thank you all for coming. My name's John Hurd. For those that don't know me, I'm currently the Vice Chair of the Arlington Select Board, and much more importantly, I'm the manager of the AAA Dodgers team that's playing here today. It was a relief when a few years ago the Community Preservation Committee came before the Select Board and told us that they had in the queue a full renovation of Hurd Field. They funded it. The amazing Parks and Recreation Department and Parks and Recreation Commission shepherded this project along with town staff. And the result is what we see here today. And we really couldn't be more pleased as a select board member, as a member of the Hurd family, and as an Arlington baseball parent with the end result of this field. It's really amazing.
It's actually, as John, my son, mentioned, it's the 5th generation are here today throwing the ball out. They're a little bit younger, but starting with my grandfather and on down. So further on than that, but in my lifetime, the 5th generation. So it's really neat.
And everything you see is brand new. And many of the speeches you may have heard were people speaking about growing up and coming to Hurd Field and just kind of a dilapidated, situation up here, and it totally looks different. And so to have the younger generation playing up here, right now we're seeing the Dodgers versus the Giants right here, for them to be able to experience this and play on a beautiful field, thanks to the work of so many people from Park and Rec to our elected officials and most importantly our appointed officials. It's just a terrific celebration. And the Hurd family has given so much to this community over the years to celebrate one of the Hurd family's war heroes and what he meant to the town of Arlington and what it means to be able to rededicate this field decades and decades after we originally did it is just a terrific celebration.
That just brings tears to my eyes. Our whole Hurd family is very much involved with community and giving back to people and the world, and certainly serving their country. So I can't think of a better way to honor him than to make this beautiful park even better than what it was. It sounds like it wasn't very good, but I didn't see it back when it was awful. But it's gorgeous now. And my mom's in a wheelchair, so to hear that it's also friendly for the disabled is very sweet. They really thought of everything here. So I'm honored to be here. I was actually here on a work trip. And my cousin sent me an email and said, I was leaving for Seattle this morning, and said they're going to dedicate it tonight. And said, well, I'm changing my flight. I got to be here. This is history in the making. So I'm just honored to be here.
We're proud of our family history, and certainly our history is similar to many other Arlington residents, but the Walter Hurd, who this is named after, did a lot of amazing things, and it's certainly a well-deserved honor. And I'm happy that I was able to play here growing up, and now my sons are able to play here. And so it is a big day. It's very, very exciting.
Play ball. The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum has recognized the Hurd Family Nine and its unique part of baseball history, and accepted one of the 3 remaining Hurd Family Nine jerseys into its archives to be rotated on display at the Baseball Hall of Fame. How cool is that? And what a legacy this family leaves behind. And even if you're not into baseball, you must come down here. This is a state-of-the-art ball field. For ACMi News, I'm Jeff Barnes.
The Hurd Family Nine ball team is just one notable link to the Hurd's long connection to town since 1892.